Good morning. I'm going to pack a little lunch and go on a hiking trip, go out the back and go around and get on the trail. But I wanted to talk about my friend who stopped by last night with some bad news. He was a good high school buddy that I grew up in the same neighborhood with him, went to the same school. But anyway, we graduated from high school and we went our own ways. He went off to college to study a degree in law, and I went off to work for a contracting company. Well, today it's kind of benefited me in a way that I can actually be handy and put this house together. If you haven't gone to my series where I am right now as a home I put together over a period of a year, but it was a 5-year plan. But getting back to my buddy, he was just laid off from a major law firm here in Florida. He worked over in Orlando. They let him go with a couple of other assistants. I think it was 10 they let go because what's happening right now with the law firms, they win a case and then they can't collect. So it's deferred over years and years and years where they can collect it and they're not making any money with all the lawyers they have out there trying these cases. So they let him go. That's $180,000 a year job. And he has quite a mortgage, a big mortgage. And he came to me, wanted to do what I do. So this is where the story really begins. Let me make my sandwich and pack my lunch and we'll go on the hiking trail behind the house and go out into the woods before it gets too cold. So this is why you really have to be ready because we're in some changing times. And if you think you have a great job, it could be gone. And one day they walk in and they say, we can't use you anymore. Goodbye. Well, you got to get ready for that. And it's coming a lot sooner than you think it is. But anyway, I never settled for the traditional 9 to 5. I worked for contracting companies and I learned a lot. Didn't have to go to school for it. I learned about plumbing, electric, everything. And they paid me to learn. So I'm in a situation now where I can fix a house and make it livable. And that's what I did here. This is an abandoned home I'm in right now. Took a while to put it together, but that's my situation. I don't have to worry like my buddy now. Where is he gonna, go sell his house and downsize? Which a lot of people seem to be doing. So the market's flooded with buying tiny homes and small homes. But it's here now and it's happening. Well, as you know, AI will control most of the industry in the future. So it's no surprise that jobs will become obsolete to robots. But you got to get ready and realize it's not that far off. It's actually happening now. So you got to find a place where you can be safe and comfortably living. Keep your bills at a minimum so no one can take your place or repossess your car. You got to do it now. And I hope this video will show you that it can be done. And there's a lot of proof right now of people that are losing great jobs, like my buddy. He'll have to sell his house now and downsize to a smaller house, which is good because he'll be able to pay cash for, a small house, maybe $100,000. So that's a great deal. Well, let's pack up and get on the trail out there. I'll show you the trail. Come on, we'll go out the back. Take my coffee with me. And by the way, I want to thank people who send these coffee donations. I feel like I'm splurging the $4 cup of coffee. But thank you very much. I appreciate it. Let's go out the back. Yeah, it's cool out there. Definitely gonna wear this hoodie. I always take my survival gear and my protection. I always carry bear spray. I'm always packing as well. You got to protect yourself. It's a crazy world out there. Yeah, a little breezy out here. Let's go in the back. This trail goes off the, well, sort of the side of the park where it joins up with the trails. But this is certainly my property. There's a lot of black bear around here. But I have to keep people off this property sometimes. They don't read the signs and they jump the fence. Oh, you'll see what I mean. Come on. I'm just reading the post that said that there was a high activity of bears in the area. So we'll just kind of go cautiously and keep our eyes open. This is a beautiful trail. It goes all the way through it. This park goes for miles. It's part of the Ocala Forest, which is way south of here. But it's just beautiful. Kind of keep my eyes open in here. If there's a bear around, I mean, you pretty much see them. But they kind of walk silently. You have to be careful. But this is a great park. It's just south of Ocala Forest. I mean, there's everything in here. It's definitely a wild place to be. But I love it. I walk through here all the time. Never really had any serious encounters, but you never know. Sometimes I find people camping out just right across there. But speaking of getting ready, I mean, this is why I'm making this video, just to let you know, you got to get ready about things in life. And you got to start cutting back on, some bills that aren't really that important to be living by. I mean, of course, your cable, entertainment, just basic things. Cut back. You don't have to get rid of it, but cut it back, and you'll find yourself with more money. And try to get out of a mortgage. Sell your house like my buddy's going to do now. Take whatever cash you have and buy a home with cash. And you have no payments. I think that's the way to go. And you can't be relying on your job anymore. It may not be there. And that's why I want to get out a message through this video. I don't know everything, but I could tell you AI is coming, and there'll be a lot of jobs that won't be available anymore, that won't need to be available. So let's go hike through here and find a little table, sit down and have some lunch. Okay, what is that? That's a little cub. Okay, we got to go. We'll go on the other side. I don't know if they're coming this way, but let's get out of here. Catch my breath. I've been walking, I don't know, maybe 100 yards just to get out of there. I know that was a baby cub. And mama can't be too far away. So best to get out of there and not take any chances. So let's cross this road here and go down to the river. There's a river down here. I'll show you that. You can hear the wind blowing. It's really a windy day here in Florida, and it's getting cold. It'll be cold tonight. Not a great day for walking in the park, but just wanted to get out and have a little conversation with you guys and let you know what's going on. I'm sure a lot of you do know, but I just like to be ready and pass it on if I can help someone. Time to downsize and get ready for what's coming, and that's within a year or two. I mean, you don't have a lot of time, so you got to think about things like that. Save yourself, save your family. It's all going to happen pretty soon. The world is really changing quickly. There's a lot of new people coming down to Florida here, away from the city here. And they get away from the crowds in the city. It's dangerous living in the city. A lot of danger. Right now with the riots and the unsettling factors that are out there in Minneapolis. You got the ICE teams that are, patrolling, and some of them are causing some havoc and death. I mean, do you want to be in the middle of that? You got to save yourself. And, that could happen here as well. So think about it. Get ready. Times are coming. And they're here already. So for a few that think about this, I mean, we can survive it. And it's the same that some people aren't going to be ready. When they lose their house or lose their job, where are you going to be? In a park like this with a tent with your family? You don't want that. So start now. Get serious. It's happening. Anyway, I wanted to make a video and call it Get Ready. So this is it. I'm getting ready. And I'm hoping that a lot of these folks that see this video can feel the same way. Anyway, so instead of ramble on, I'll say goodbye. I'm going to have my lunch and get out of here and get warm. Thanks. Bye-bye.